watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Were you a fan of the Gray Man series on Netflix starring Ryan Gosling? Well, I have the author behind that, and he's on to his next chapter. Mark Greaney, great to see you.
Great to see you. Thanks for having me.
All right, so artificial intelligence. It's on the tip of everybody's tongue, but what if AI got into the wrong hands? Yes?
That's the story in a nutshell. I wish I was succinct when I explained it, but yeah, that's basically it. It's nothing in this book is science fiction. It's all existing or emerging technology, and it was pretty scary to do the research on it.
Ooh, yeah, that's right. You become an expert in these nonfiction fiction stories. So this is called The Chaos Agent, and it's still kind of in that premise of the international best-selling thrillers that you're so well known for writing. So set the table a little bit for us.
Yeah, this book opens up with my hero, Court Gentry, who's known as the Gray Man, and he's laying low in Central America trying to stay out of trouble, but trouble finds him in the form of a bunch of drones and a bunch of human assassins coming after him. And he learns pretty quickly that he's right in the middle of a plot for some evil unknown entity to kill the world's leaders of robotics and AI. And he realizes there is a revolutionary new weapon that's about to come online that's going to change the future of warfare. So he's got to do kind of a globe-trotting cat and mouse jaunt around the world to get to the bottom of it.
So how does the main character get versed, just like you as the author, get versed in this new artificial intelligence?
Well, he is not someone who's that technically inclined. He does things the old-fashioned way, but he learns pretty quickly that what's going on. There's a series of enemies, and just like in the real world, the militaries all around the world are trying to attach artificial intelligence to their lethal autonomous weapons, which are basically killer robots. So he comes up against humans and he comes up against robots, and he also has a very personal story because the woman he loves, Zoya, who's a former Russian intelligence officer, is right there by his side the entire way.
So obviously very topical subject matter that you're dealing with. In your research, what did you discover?
Well, gosh, I discovered, first I say that I went looking for the dark side of AI, so I have the most biased viewpoint you can imagine, because obviously there's a lot of really great things that will come from artificial intelligence, but it's dual use. So all the things that are used for good, a lot of them can be used for bad. And the computing hardware that's going into developing these big, sophisticated artificial intelligence beings around the world has increased 10 billion% since the year 2010, and it's growing so fast. And AI is something that can actually rewrite its own code, rewrite the human's code out of it, and pick itself up by its bootstraps. And you can see that could lead to disastrous results.
Okay, so the title, The Chaos Agent, does that tease us a little bit about what the story is going to be like?
It is. It's a double entendre. The Court is working as an agent for the CIA, which is someone who's not employed by the CIA but is working on their behalf, and that's what an agent is. And of course, everywhere he goes, there's chaos, because it's an action-adventure thriller, and I put him in some sticky situations pretty much on every page. And at the same time, there's an intelligent agent, which is a big computer algorithm, artificial intelligence, that is working almost as a spy on its own, socially engineering people and getting the world to do its bidding.
Wow. You are so well known for these thrillers, these page turners. How does this story differ from some of your earlier works?
Well, every one of my books is different. That's like my most important thing, and it's the thing I slave over. Last summer I was not that much fun to be around when I was writing this book, because you pull your hair out trying to not make this like book 4 or book 9. This is my 24th published novel since 2009, so it's tough to keep them changing, but this is the first one that really has a strong element of mystery in it. And obviously the technological stuff is different. And my character's story arc, you don't have to read any of the other books to enjoy this, but in this one, my character is dealing with emotions and relationships, and he's got some vulnerabilities in this one.
Ooh, vulnerabilities, huh? Okay, well, Mark, needless to say, I mean, this is just such a passion project of yours. You're an incredibly well-respected author. Who do you think would enjoy picking up this current Chaos Agent version of your book?
You know, it's funny. My demographic always fascinates me. I've been on tour, and there was an 11-year-old girl that was there with her mom who'd been listening to the audiobooks and really, really loved them. I'm not necessarily recommending that for your 11-year-old, but you know, it's interesting to see that. And just people of all ages seem to like it. It is a high octane, you know, spy versus spy espionage thriller. So anybody who's into that will enjoy this, but also anyone who's interested in looking at what's just beyond the horizon with technology and with espionage might find this book interesting.
Thank you. I think we're all going to find this quite interesting and, of course, very timely in the world we're living in. Mark, great to see you.
Great to see you. Thanks for having me again.
Yeah, thank you. Mark Greaney, #1 New York Times bestselling author and one of the most widely respected international thriller authors. Be sure to check out The Chaos Agent, his newest novel in the series of the Gray Man and his main character, Court Gentry. After the break, we head over to Studio A. Musician Jacob Flores is finishing the sound checks for a live performance. That's next, so stick around. You're watching Arkansas Style.